And I say, who's the master? You say,
What is up, guys? N.o.t.a King here, back with another toy review, and today I'm bringing you the revised review for the NOTA Studio, or n.o.t.a Studio, Tony Stark head and Infinity Gauntlet LED. So I did this review probably about 48 hours ago, and after doing a review, I realized after someone pointed out that the quality on the video was only about 360p. And again, I do admit that even though I did record it with high quality, I did go ahead and upload it to YouTube at a lower quality. So I am redoing the review for that purpose, and because one of the biggest gripes that I actually had with the actual figure was that it came with an LED feature that I was not able to use because the figure did not come with any instructions. So what I ended up doing was I reached out to the company that I purchased the head and the gauntlet from, and they were kind enough. And again, I will recommend Giant Toys. They are the ones that I pre-ordered this with back in August, and I got it expedited shipping. So that's probably why I'm one of the first people on YouTube to review this. Actually, I am the first. So now I'm here to do the review because they were nice enough to send me the instructions on how to get the LED to work. So I'm excited to do this review for you guys again. So without further ado, let's jump into it. All right, so here we go. We have the can. It is the Tony Stark with blood, and you can kind of see the logo from n.o.t.a Studio here. And if you look at it from this angle here, you can see the helmet, the head and the gauntlet. And again, this is a pretty good quality, so you can see it pretty close up. No issues. All right, so that's how it comes. And then it comes with the LED. All right, so that's that. So let's open this up here, take this out, and see if we can get a whoop, dropping stuff already. And let's see here, you can get a good profile. I want to do it so that we don't have to worry about any issues with the autofocus. All right, there we go. So as you can see here, we have Tony Stark's face here, and again, the quality in this is amazing. We have the blood coming down the side. We have the perfectly coiffed hair. We have the Robert Downey Jr. likeness, and again, this is spot on, 100%. Like, this is probably the best part of this accessory, is the quality of the head sculpt, because again, we don't get anything like this from SH Figuarts or even from Marvel Legends. I think this is probably one of the best head sculpts you can get if you're looking for Robert Downey Jr.'s likeness. And again, you can see here on the back, it is just showing the bottom part of his head, which I dropped again, and then on the inside you can kind of see how it looks to fit on the actual figure itself. So again, very well done. Very great quality. All right, now let's look at the gauntlet. All right, so here we go with the gauntlet. Again, much better quality from last time. You can see the detail from the green, the yellow, the red, the purple, and you can kind of see the veins coming down like it did in the movie. Now, I will admit that when you put the LED in, the video that was shown from n.o.t.a Studio, he used a ultraviolet light to kind of get that power thing surge going up and down the gauntlet. It does not do that when you put the LED in, and I'll show you that in a few minutes. But again, you can kind of still see the amazing detail that was put into this figure itself. Like, there is no joint, there is no movability in this actual gauntlet. This is just strictly for people who want to do that, like Thanos snap kind of thing with Robert Downey Jr. And then that's kind of how it is. So then you have it here, and then you can kind of see the inside is hollow. So there is no electronics or any holder in there. It's kind of just a hollow shell with the snap finger and everything else. And again, now you guys can see this on a non-blurry, high-res show. All right, so that's what comes with it. And then again, like I said before, we have the LED that I just happened to misplace. So hold on a second. All right, so we're back after some technical difficulties. The bulb actually rolled away. So before we get into the actual putting it together, I also want to just show you the bulb and show you the mistake that was made before. So when the bulb actually arrives, it is just this. So I'm like, okay, what the hell do I do with this? And this is exactly how it looked when I got it. It was kind of like this. It was just a bulb, this little end here. I was just like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this? So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to pull this apart, turn it around, and there's an electronic piece on the inside of this white film that no one knew about. And it was funny because when I talked to the customer service person, even she was like, look, don't feel bad because I didn't know either. So once you put it in, bam. Let there be light. And that's a pretty bright LED so for something so small. So that's kind of how you do it. And then what you do is you take the gauntlet, insert the bulb, boom. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get the figure and show you guys how this works. So this is the Iron Man that I'm using for this review purpose. This is the Mark 50 Nano Weapon Set 2 or 3. I think it's a 3. Actually, this is Weapon Set 3 that came out from SH Figuarts. And it says not the 85. This is the one right before the Mark 85. I do not have the Mark 85. So for movie accuracy, this won't match. But again, I don't really care. The Mark 85 that SH Figuarts did come out with was so basic. I would not spend $80 to get that. When this one looks pretty much the same, except it just doesn't have the gold on the arms and the legs and the chest. That's the only thing that's missing. So essentially, to put this together, what you do is you just take the Tony Stark head. I've already went through the process of dismantling this, and I gotta tell you, I'm an amateur, okay? So taking apart action figures, especially expensive action figures like this, is very traumatizing. So I watched a couple of videos. I figured out how to pop it off successfully, and it worked. I didn't have a heart attack thinking that I ruined the figure. It's still tight. The joints are still there. Again, it's just, and the head is exposed, and then it's just a simple matter of popping the head on. Look at that. It's beautiful. As soon as it focuses, of course. There we go. So look at that. It's perfect. Fits. Arm. And again, these arms automatically come off on this figure because he has interchangeable parts. So there's that. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. And the way that I do it, again, I guess each way works for each person. If I just drop the LED in the gauntlet. Lord. So I just drop the LED into the gauntlet. And then what I do is I kind of put it in at a downward angle like this. Make sure that it fits. Bring it up. And there you go. Get him into his little I am Iron Man pose. And there you guys go. Let me zoom in. Slowly, of course. I am Iron Man. And I'll zoom in on the gauntlet itself. Making sure to keep it in focus. So you guys can see. Alright. And actually, let me back out a little bit. I will also show you what it looks like in the dark. So that's kind of what it looks like. It's not completely pitch dark, but again, it kind of helps you see the light effect of the actual gauntlet. So it's cool. I like it. This is going to be great for photos. And it's going to kind of be great because, again, I don't know how long the LED lasts, but something that small, I would imagine that it will last a pretty decent amount of time. All right, lights back on. So there. So yeah. So again, the head sculpt plus the LED light working. I don't see why anybody who is not a fan of Avengers Endgame wouldn't buy this. Again, I got mine from Giant Toys. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll link their Instagram page on there where you can order some of their stuff. Again, their customer service was fantastic. I paid $35 for this, and I believe I paid for expedite shipping, which cost me about 20 bucks. And again, for me, it's worth it. Again, I love customs, and some of the customs that they sell out there for SH Figuarts are ridiculously priced. So this is the next best thing if you want to get your customs. Again, let's kind of get a quick last look before we end this video. Let's make sure so we got that. We got the gauntlet. We got the head sculpt. And again, you can kind of look at them from the back. I took the little piece off. It doesn't normally be like this, but you have a little red part you can put on there if you want to, but I just didn't really care. One last time. I.am Iron Man. All right, guys. Thank you for your patience. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Show Off the King. You guys have a great day.